Hello, and xin chào to anyone in Vietnam who's watching. I noticed that overnight while I'm sleeping, there's a lot of you who are tuning into these episodes, so I just thought I'd give you a shout out. Today we're doing hard mode. I'm ready. I unlocked all those enemies, got the rest of the DNA. Can't afford anything here, so let's just go. Goldfish, always goldfish, and snake. Looks like armored sub's gonna be a little tough, but since I have the snake, oh, hard mode takes away your lives. Okay, so I just gotta be good at this again. No problem. I've beaten the game. I can do this. I've got a goldfish, a guppy who will keep throwing gold at me. I've got the resolve and the courage. Oh, I gotta focus. There we go. My life means a lot more in hard mode, since I don't get all those boosts that I normally would have. Okay. Another. Just gotta focus. Don't let anyone sub throw you off. This is pretty good. I've got a lot of gold. It looks like you get gold every wave from the goldfish. So you have the waves of enemies show up, and then you beat them. Oh, and then there goes that theory right out the window. There we go. Huge wave. 500 gold. That's pretty good. I got that gold coin, which was a really nice, a nice stroke of luck. This is not a very huge wave, it seems. Okay, wait, don't focus on the shark, focus on the sub. The sharks are all a mind game. They're just there to scare you. I don't want to get that. When it runs into you, it explodes, but I don't think it damages you. So if you can't hit it, then it will eventually hit you. Narwhal, super expensive. I have almost enough for a life and a tentacle. I'm gonna get a tentacle. I'm gonna get another goldfish, and I'm gonna get another snake. The armored sub, or the invisible one, there was nothing I could do, so I don't feel so bad. I'll just be real careful about how I position these, and just try to make the most of the time that I have. Nice. I think I can get both these. Oh, bummer. Maybe if I had been a little bit more precise about it, I could die. Maybe I'll live. Get this one. Got him. Oh, and this one next. Oh, I guess if I stay like this, if I keep my chin farther away, then I've got more of a chance to hit them. So I should focus my chin snake on the on the one that appears, or the invisible one. Oh, it's tough. I'm really glad I'm getting these health drops, but I definitely am gonna need an anglerfish, or I'm not gonna make it through to New York land. Three, 4, 5. There we go. Oh. Maybe I got this. I don't know if I'm going any faster, but it feels a little bit better to switch between them. 1100 gold. Booty. Doubloons? I don't know. I've lost track at this point. This is probably not going to go well. So I'm just going to try my best. That's okay. Destroyed everything. I lost some health, but I beat the level. I need an anglerfish. Thank you. Angler is necessary. Extra life. Cobra on the chin, so that I can focus, and another extra life. I have these double shielded subs. Those ones are they're very interesting, because if you're not precise, like with the Cobra, then you could end up hitting the shield too many times. Oh, right. Reveal the sub. I don't have to wait for them to show back up now that I've got the angler. I'll definitely swap that out for a firefly when I get the chance. I have to think about adding more than just my snakes, because I'm not going to be able to rely on that forever. But I do love having all these guppies. They're very reliable. And especially early on when I don't need that significant level of damage. Oh boy. He throws out a lot more of these. But I guess that just means more gold, right? More booty. I guess I can still focus the Cobra on Big Boss Bass, Big Boss Bass, and let the snakes do a majority of or let the snake do the backup. Although it is very tempting to just keep going after these. Am I getting... Oh! So he's dropping those out, and it's actually... He's dropping out a set of 3. And that's all kind of counting as... Oh, he's getting too close. It seems like they all kind of count as one enemy. So if you get any gold, you get it after you've beaten all of them. But we did it. Bunch of gold. 300 is not bad. Next up, first enemy preview. Super speedy plane. Regular plane, easy. Piranha, Raptor is what they're called. And super speedy plane. Oh. Do I invest in another life? Or do I want that. And I want the firefly. I was thinking about a life. I'm gonna get a bee. I might try for a beekeeper run, but I'll just see how I'm feeling. The firefly was not necessary, but I think it was a good choice just so that I can keep the anglerfish and still do damage. The bee was really good for these enemies. Actually, the bee is just gonna handle all of these piranha for me. Raptors. After doing the Endless Ocean mode, it's nice to be back on land, destroying everything instead. I don't think I'm gonna buy another life. The Octo Life strategy that I used in normal mode may not apply. I just have to not get hit. Oh! Okay. Remember, strategy. Not get hit. The Firefly shoots at about the same rate as the Cobra. So it seems like I could go for either and I'd be good. And just like that, we're done with New York 1. Okay. A snapping turtle. No bullets. I don't need another firefly. I am scared enough that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy that extra life. But it means that I don't get another tentacle as fast, which means I'm more likely to rely on the Cobra, so it can kind of put me in a bad spot down the line. But I think I have a chance to get hit. I think I have a chance to get enough money. The Firefly is a good backup, and putting the bee in the middle is nice because then it's always pointing about straight up. I gotta deal with these swarms. They're kind of like stealth enemies a little bit. They sneak up on you, and then before you can do anything to deal with them, it's too late, and you know they're gonna get you. If all I accomplished by purchasing that life is to get some gold before I die again, that's not so bad. I did a good job if that's all I was able to do. Oh, health. Yes! Oh, I got it. I got so busy looking at those swarms. But the first levels, once you've figured them out, once you've bought all your upgrades, ooh boy. Oh man. If I just had a little bit more gold. But you know what? I'll get a tentacle. I'll stick it on the side. I would really like to get that narwhal. But I also kind of want to get the pelican. I haven't tried any of them yet, so maybe I'll just keep an open mind and think about getting that on the next one, because I got a decent amount of booty, so I'll keep getting. Yeah, I got full health now too. I wonder how different the butcher is gonna be, because the bosses are all gonna get new abilities and stuff, right? There's no way that Gigantomime isn't gonna have attacks. Like, that just seems guaranteed. Like, all of his mime abilities. Oh. I guess I should roll into him. Well, hello there. fresh meat. So far, so good. Roll right into him. Do a nice little consistent amount of damage. Put the cobra right like that. Bottom left. Roll right back into him. And just keep it going. Scooch back. And roll right into him. Whoop. Uh-oh. He stayed there long enough that I couldn't really escape. So good on him. I think I'm just gonna take a little bit more time to deal with the wave. You get money out of it, right? So can't be too bad. It's not really a waste of time if I'm getting something from it. And that was actually a lot closer. Ooh. Don't get greedy. I'll beat him. Oh, armored. Okay, so that's a pretty significant change. Now he is summoning much stronger planes. So I'll just keep whittling him away. I've only taken the one hit, so feeling pretty good. I can use the firefly as well to do that damage. There we go. And these guys will all be exploded by his explosion. 100 gold. 100 doubloons. I gotta get my terms right. And I'll just hang out here. Hit the planes. Watch the Statue of Liberty go down. This part sounds a ton like Shovel Knight, which is another game I'm pretty interested in playing. But that section, it's like so Super Nintendo. And New York City on hard mode is done. I'm gonna try to take every opportunity to collect shells, because the shop is almost done, and I get the feeling that I'm gonna get some kind of final reward. Oh. I think if you go either way, you get the same amount. So I don't think it mattered whether I went left or right. Do a little break dance. I don't know. I certainly enjoy the music. I like getting the shells, but once I've unlocked all of the shop items, I will probably just skip this. And maybe the mini game, the bonus game, will just get you gold instead after you've unlocked everything. And nah. It's for a game that is so rage-inducing and is about being angry and destroying everything. This game makes me feel pretty relaxed. Get that last bonus. However many shells we have. Okay. It's a sign, right? Exactly 900. Mega subs. The shooter subs as well. I don't have a turtle. I might try to get one. Again, not too focused on the medals. Focused on just making it through as much of hard mode as I can. And getting hit at every available opportunity. Look at that, look at that. Oh, you just gotta dance around it. Sometimes I think it is unavoidable, and having a turtle would definitely be helpful. But I think for the most part, it's possible to dodge any of those shots that come at you. And okay, so this is the chance for me to test out. Okay, so he holds on to it for a bit. Ursula, you came back! We're gonna win. There's no two bones about it. I'm gonna sacrifice a goldfish to get a chicken. That's a sentence that you'll only hear in Octogeddon. So, the pelican eats an enemy, swallows it whole, and then it starts to break out, so he spits it out at another enemy. But that means that you have to get the enemy far enough in advance and then aim the pelican. It's very different than the frog. Nice slow bleed. This is looking a lot more like those. Go on, Ursula. Welcome back. But this is a lot more like some of the first builds that I did. I started liking that Hydra build more and just going with all snakes, because it was just a little easier for me, you know? Get out of here. Okay. B, please give me one more. There we go. Okay. So this Mega Sub coming in, eaten. And now we're gonna wait, and he just can't keep it in, so he spits it out. It's so fun, and it's hilarious to see. This is supposed to be an octopus, but it doesn't feel like an octopus, and God. I'm not getting as much gold anymore, as much booty. Dang it, I'm never gonna get that right. I came up with it, and I'm never gonna get it right. We've still got these blasters. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a turtle, say goodbye to my goldfish, and maybe I'll be able to get that medal. I'll get all the... I'll deflect all the shots. Yeah, I think that being able to deflect the shots... Oh, Mr. Pelican ate something. Oh, it bounces back. Wow. Well, that's even better than I thought. Just Ursula. That's all. Just Ursula. Had a wee bit of a fright. Kitty cat's running up and down the stairs. And there we go. And eat that. That's nice. I'm really liking the pelican. It serves the same function as the frog. It completely incapacitates an enemy with a lot of health, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. But the way that... Oh, darn. The way that it damages enemies after that is very different. There's certainly a different plan you have to have. So, since I've got the bee, I can just focus on deflecting those shots. And not having to be waved around it's like getting the elephant or getting the anglerfish. The firefly, now that's, I don't think I'll ever get rid of that, because it's as good as a cobra and an anglerfish combined. And it even costs exactly as much as a cobra and an anglerfish combined. Not my best level, but I'm doing okay. 6 lives. That coral would extend my life by quite a bit. And the pill bugs, it's neat that those are showing up, since they were so specific to the US ocean boss. Well, the DC. I forgot. We go to New York first. So, we go to the US a couple times. But, okay. So, I said that the Octogeddon pretty much never does anything wrong. That's not true. He did destroy the Statue of Liberty, so it makes sense that they wouldn't let him into Washington, D.C. But still, he had a valid ID. He didn't need to destroy his ID card. He could have just said no. I need to get a little bit more focused on beating those centipedes and a little less tunnel vision towards breaking those shots. Like right here. Oh wait, I have coral, so I'm fine. Well, now I just gotta beat the boss without getting hit. I think I can do that. This one is... Megapede is a war of attrition. You just have to make sure that you do enough damage to him, that you're putting enough shots out, that he doesn't swarm you and overwhelm you. Break him up. Push him back. Oh! Well, that's nice. Alright. Pelican. You're my hero. There we go. Look at that. He's even breaking him down into many more pieces. Get over here. I think I can do this. Come on, come on. Ursula, save me! Save me, Ursula! Help! Okay, okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. Yes! Oh, that was close. Ursula and the Pelican. That was... My expectations were exceeded. I could almost afford the eel, which is okay. Volt. Is the turtle shell gonna block that? Is it gonna block the missile tank? Do I risk it, or do I just try to avoid it? It blocks bullets. It has to. Why? What else would the turtle shell be used for? I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna risk this life to see if I can deflect a missile. Because that's just science. This whole game is about science. This is genetic modification, geography, oceanography, marine biology. This has it all. Okay, so here is my chance. Oh, except I got hit by a swarm, so I didn't get to test it out. Well, it was a good try. I am going to... I'm gonna get one of these. I have to start by getting the damage. I have to avoid getting too focused on any one appendage. Now, I'm assuming the snapping turtle will, like, go into his shell. Yes! It blocks the missiles! Science rules, in the words of Bill Nye. So, that... See, I don't think I had even bought the turtle before now. So... I learned a really important lesson here. And that is... believe. No, the lesson is... try everything. Just... Maybe you will do well with what I've been doing. Maybe you'll come up with something that matches that. But... You know, until I tried the Hydra Challenge, I didn't really learn to appreciate everything that I could get out of the Cobra and the Snake and stuff. And if you're trying to play the most optimal game before you've just played the game, then it's not quite as fun. Look at that. Look at all the things we're learning today. We're doing pretty well for hard mode. This is... I won't say it's gonna happen, but this is a very promising run so far. Ooh. I was just kind of rolling around hoping that something would fix it, or would save me. A decent amount of shells. And of course, now that I have Ursula, I can just let her loose. The snapping turtle is pretty fast at biting, actually. It's like he's constantly munching on a plate of lettuce and raspberries. And he's got a bit more reach. Maybe, let's see what happens if I do this. There we go. Okay, maybe not. Oh, it happens. I love the animation of the turtle, snapping turtle, retreating back into its shell. And when you roll over it, it's just cute. I'm a big fan of lizards, turtles, that sort of thing. I just like animals. Chickens. Snakes, I have an aversion to snakes and spiders. Spiders, it's more like nobody wants a spider on them. If there's an ant on you or a fly on you, you don't want it to stay on. So, okay, tough one. Not getting an extra life. We're done buying extra lives now. Pufferfish is a save, but it's only a save the same way that Ursula is. So it has a little bit more coverage. I can take less damage. I can block more damage, raise my health. You know what? I lost all my health, so I'm gonna refresh it. I've getting rid of, or upgrading armor every time I've completely lost my old armor seems to be a good way to go about it, because then I get the most out of my life. The pelican really... Oh! He eats a bunch of them. Wait. I need to test that out a little bit more. So he just ate a huge chunk of that swarm, and then he blew them all. Okay, Ursula. Oh. Gotta get rid of that. Oh. I should be thinking pelican. It's like what I was doing with the frog. Okay. So eating many enemies is really nice. Oh. Especially when you destroy when you catch the big enemies, you do the most damage. Aim is a little strange, but nothing I can't deal with. Wait a minute, I'm gonna wait a bit and then eat them both. So you can combo it and then get a bunch of them at once. It has this really satisfying chain reaction. And, oh, there we go. I kind of wish the pelican would bite the buildings. I understand why it doesn't, but that doesn't mean I don't want it. Okay. Grab them all and just roll. See if I can... Oh. It's so funny to watch them all go flying at least. Even if I do get hit. My scalp is doing okay. Wait a minute. If I just wait here, he holds on to it, so I can store that longer term by... There we go. Get him. Save me, Ursula. I love Spike, but Ursula is my absolute favorite. Her design is a big part of it, I think. Spike is cute, and he's not like just a puffer fish, which I appreciate. Let's beat these. Ow. Volt, I feel like there's only so much you can do with, let's see, I wanna get another one of those. Oh, I was gonna block another missile. But with Volt, I think there's only so much you can do with an eel. Now I go for the King Cobra. I think next... Ooh, those guys. There's been a lot of enemies, and I think I could be using my melee better. Maybe it's the rooster. The rooster makes sections weaker. Like, it's harder to... Wait, does the bee... The bee goes for the nodes first, which is nice. And chomp. And I'll actually hang on to that. And... Bleh! It stayed defended since I hadn't destroyed that other node. I need to not be so quick to use Ursula to destroy buildings. I like doing it. It's very cute, and it's useful when I'm in a hurry. But I can't really be in a hurry because, well, I mean, I can't be in a rush. I have to hurry through each of these waves, but I also chomp. I need to save it for when it's really gonna count. It's not a matter of maximizing my efficiency and using it enough times. I haven't lost any of my health, whoops, since I lost my armor. So I'm doing okay. Oh, blip, chomp. I'll just roll over here a bit, and then I don't know how the pelican does on buildings. Seems okay, but here's a perfect chance for Ursula to save me. This is all Ursula and the pelican. Okay, and bleh. Oh, it didn't explode. What am I doing? I've got a king cobra now. Can I block that? Oh boy, that was bad. I'm willing to lose a life if it means I can test out. Maybe not. I just got sidetracked by his, okay, I can reflect it. Turtle just reflects basically any projectile that's not directly attached to the enemy. It does force him to stop and focus on defending. But that's good, because I guess I'd rather never have him delay. The phases are basically now the bosses start in phase 2 and they go up to phase 4 over the course of the boss battle. That was a pretty well-timed shot. Ooh, that boomerang almost got me. Oh boy, I thought the boomerang... Oh, it did! It goes out of range, and that's so sneaky. Oh boy. Very close. And now he's gonna launch his little Joey bots. And, oh boy. It just hadn't even occurred to me that he was off the screen. He was just waiting. Stalking his prey. I'm eating his children, which I'm sure he has something to say about that. Okay, I think I got this. Come on. Oh no. Kangaroo basically does projectile damage, or basically does contact damage. So I don't mind just flat out avoiding him. He keeps jumping off screen. And I guess that's just difficulty. But I am hoping I'm hoping it's a bug, and that shouldn't be happening, because it would make it oh no! I even got him! But the objective is not to beat the boss, it's to destroy the Sydney Theater. Queen Bee. Feeling good about this time. I lost quite a bit of... Oh, it keeps saying eat shrimp gladly. I lost a bunch of health, I think, in the last level. So now I'm feeling better about going into it. Now that I've seen the new attack patterns, I'm not as worried that I won't be able to handle it. I need a rooster. I'm gonna try for this blended build. I think I may replace the pelican with a frog, though. I like the storage. that you get from... Let's see, just shoot that in any direction. I like the... Oh, can you just eat that treasure chest? Just eat the chest. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, the frog can't grab the treasure chest, so it makes sense that the pelican can't eat it. Maybe I will replace the pelican with another bee. Oh boy. I shouldn't have doubted in Mr. Pelican. He could have saved me right there. I guess the weakness of the frog is that the frog can only grab a single enemy. So it does not do well against swarms. I'm feeling a lot better about kangaroo this time. Just go for it. Maybe I should have waited. I feel like maybe kangaroo counters Ursula somewhat. Dang. Oh, man. Did you see how I got kind of suctioned up into where he landed? I think Queen Bee is, she's doing a lot. Oh, yeah, I keep getting suctioned up by his feet. Good progress. Not gonna bother with Ursula. Not right now. Oh, did I get hit by the boomerang? I think so. I'm not gonna bother with Ursula because I'll be able to... Oh. Am I gonna lose again? No. No. I'm supposed to win. No. I mean... Hard mode kangaroo is causing me some grief. I'm gonna backtrack a bit. I'm gonna try just a lobster and see if I can get some use out of better melee damage. I wonder if... Can I just destroy you all at once? No. So, the shielded enemies are also shielded from melee damage until you destroy the nodes. Oh, explode. They're manta rays. The manta ray shielded ships are... They're causing me quite a bit of grief. I do need to slow my roll. Heh. And focus on beating every enemy that shows up before I just immediately try to move on. That was a couple hundred. That's pretty good. Got blocked. I didn't even have much of a... Like, I felt like it missed quite a bit, but the hitbox was very kind. I'm trying to... Oh! I'm trying to redeem myself a bit and show that I can win without just using the cobra, the snake tree. But it is good. It's not bad. It's my highest damage dealer for the moment. If I can block the boomerang, oop, then I take less, or I'm less likely to get hit. Ooh, he keeps sucking me in. But if I can block the boomerang, then I'm just eating it. Lobster claw. At least I've got some shells. Maybe I can get an upgrade or two. I don't remember what was available in the shop. Okay, I'll get far away. I'll let Queen Bee do her thing. I'll get hit again. Activate Ursula. That was the perfect point to activate Ursula, except for the part where all those enemies almost got me. I'll be strategic about this. This boss is stonewalling. Wait a minute, I got him. Okay. Good amount of gold. Sometimes I wonder, are you supposed to get a random amount of coins, or are the coins dependent on the number of, or how difficult the boss is, or is there some other invisible magic voodoo that's used to solve that? Oh, so we beat the second mission. And we, how are we doing on time? I'm gonna keep going. I think I could make it to Stompatron X, but that boss is gonna get an upgrade too, so it's gonna get difficult. Oh wait, since I'm Ursula, I get to roll around. She doesn't just stand still while she does it. And it's just fun. I don't need to use it. I didn't have to, at least. But I just like it. She makes a cute noise. The quills are satisfying to watch fly around the screen. Not much love for Woo or Volt, though. I've been neglecting them. I think I'm gonna have, howdy, 405. I know that the next things cost 400 or 500 shells, so, oh, there we go, there's my rooster. I'll work towards the conch next. And then after the conch, I guess another tentacle? This arrangement is pretty good. Maybe I didn't need the turtle, but I have taken a liking to it. The turtle is, I don't have the pelican anymore though, so I gotta be smart. The turtle is your defense, so it attacks enemies that are too close, and it blocks bullets that get too close. Makes sense? I don't regret that. I never regret when Ursula tries her hardest. Chomp. The lobster has betrayed me. Chomping on Ursula. I almost called her Elizabeth for a second, and now that I've said that, I'm definitely gonna make that mistake. She's like, mm-mm. Hey Ursula, will you shoot spikes at everyone? Oh, being sassy. I was gonna say, hey Ursula, do you wanna feel like shooting some spines at everybody? Uh-uh. How about now? Uh-uh. Please? Uh-uh. Ooh. This part of the song is... I love the retro moments. It's like a retro breakdown. And it's so fleeting, but the music just keeps offering more, the game keeps offering more. Saw shark! Saws enemies while spinning. Well, I said conch, but nah. Saw shark, I gotta. I don't know if the snapping turtle blocks the jellyfish, but my intuition tells me it does. So as long as you keep moving back and forth, Saw Shark does damage. Look at his face. When he's not moving, when he's moving, he just goes, Okay, moment of truth. Snapping turtle, do you block it? No, he does not. But that's okay, because luckily these jellyfish came from the same spot. They're actually floating pretty far away. So, I may find myself needing an elephant. Which means... You don't understand! I need an elephant! Oh, help me. Saw Shark, putting in work. Saw Shark has to make up for the fact that I haven't gotten it all game, so it's just gonna do everything to impress me all at once. It does very high damage. I assume that means... There we go, come on. I guess the... major weakness. I gotta stop howling when I take damage. I gotta let Octogeddon do the screaming. Where would I be without Retribution, though? That ability... oh... That ability is vital. Because if you get hit once, especially if enemies are surrounding you, you're gonna get hit again. Alright, Ursula. Help me out here. Got a lot of sharks. Got a lot of subs. Got a lot of jellyfish. That happened the very first time I encountered the jellyfish. I got super scared because there were like 10 of them all coming in at once. And then it was the last wave, so I was okay. Okay, elephants? Elephants. Thank you, Mr. Snapping Turtle, for all of your help. But now I am going to... I'm gonna let an elephant help me out. Speedy subs, I think those are gonna be the thing that kills me this time around. And I'll just deal with the jellyfish right away. And of course, remembering the boss mechanic that blowing away the jellyfish when fighting the pill bug, the super mega mecha pill bug, I don't remember what he's called, but when you blow the... I'll let Ursula do some stuff. When you blow jellyfish back at enemies, they will get stunned, so don't be afraid to get creative. man. Get out of here. I love that you can kind of inflate them like a balloon. Boss time. I felt pretty good about making it to the boss. Oh no, why did I get rid of my snapping turtle? I betrayed him for an elephant. Get over here. Get closer so I can hit you. Saw Shark doesn't seem to do too well against that one. Do I get another King Cobra? No. I feel pretty dumb about getting rid of the snapping turtle, though. But I'll get better at balancing this out. Hard mode is gonna be a grind. If I could get a conch, if I could get another magic conch before I lose all my lives. Oh, okay. You might have seen that very briefly. The shielded manta ray got hit with the stun, but it only stuns a single node. So the moral of the story is, if you haven't destroyed the nodes, nothing you can do, or nothing you do is gonna destroy it. Ursula, I want to get this treasure. I need it. That was a good chance for me to focus on Saw Sharkin. Saw Shark is not good against this one. Saw Shark would be amazing against Megapede. And you know what would also be amazing against Shooter Bass? If I had my snapping turtle. I guess Saw Shark is not all that bad. This boss does continually get a little bit closer at a time. So this enables me to just constantly keep distance between me and the boss, no matter what. And these ones are just this is just no trouble at all. Got some armored subs. It's not even gonna have time to get here. I'm just gonna beat the boss too fast. Oh. I was too busy tracking the bass. Got him. Are you done exploding yet? What are you doing? Oh, okay, he's got to sink to the bottom. That was a very long time he had exploded. I thought I might have bugged the game out. Tentacle? I think I want a tentacle. Saw Shark will decimate the swarm. Pufferfish, tentacle. If I get a tentacle, I get a turtle. And the turtle, the Hydra, and the Saw Shark, really the Saw Shark is the sword. And the turtle is the shield. I feel good about that decision. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win. I don't think that's gonna happen. Sorry for the spoilers. But I felt really good about how I've done on hard mode. For a first time attempting the new mode, the surprise of losing my health, I guess I shouldn't have been so surprised. But You know, it's... Oh! It's a very clever way of making this harder. Because if I had the health that I have, you saw, or maybe you didn't. I'll assume you saw my first win. I actually just died intentionally a whole bunch so that I could get to 8 tentacles. And I was just running through enemies, getting hit, and I was actually worried that I wasn't going to be able to die so that I could spend my money. Which in hindsight, I could have just died on the boss. That's kind of funny now that I think about it. But I was at the end game, and I was having no trouble rolling through every wave, destroying everything in my path. And so taking away, to the point of that was taking away all that extra health. That's what makes hard mode, that's what really makes it difficult, because you can't just use all your health up. You have to use strategery. Just because, I was hoping when I destroyed the building, Ursula was going to be able to save me from the enemies. Ooh, that's my first bit of... Oh, I was trying to be tricksy. I thought that I could block it. But I guess I'll block the shots. I'll block the shots when it suits me to block the shots. Plus, there is a medal that I can get. And I love me some achievements. Please don't. Admittedly, I said that Saw Shark, I almost called him Swamp Shark. Swamp Shark, if you're ever in the mood to watch just a super fun movie that doesn't take itself too seriously, but is still a great time, it's called Swamp Shark. Now, I think it's PG-13, it might even be R-rated, so maybe not accessible to everyone. But it's a sci-fi original, and it is about a genetically altered shark which falls out of its tank after a car accident of sorts and begins terrorizing the small Florida town of Swampton. Or, that's probably right. It has a lot of very, very familiar faces. Like, it's not... Oh, there we go, turtle power. Ha. That's a Ninja Turtles reference. I understood that reference. So, with stealth, or with Saw Shark, I don't have to really worry about de-stealthing these enemies. It's probably better to do that, just because Saw Shark is never... Wow, I destroyed that fast. I did okay. Did you hear that? There was like this kuh. There was like a noise. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't my computer. What do I get? Elephant? Nah. goldfish, maybe? Cheap? 2, 4, 6. I have 7 tentacles. Yeah, okay. Normally I would get... And I'll get a snapping turtle. The redemption of my turtle. And I got the medal. And that even gets you a few shells. So, all in all, that was pretty good. And I just gotta... I gotta make the most of the life I got by dying immediately. We're entering the end game here. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get to 8 tentacles. Maybe if I focus, I'll say. I need to not prioritize Sawshark for everything. It's so tempting to do so, but I need to be de-stealthing these enemies at all times. And I need to focus on... Oh, the little snapping turtle went into his shell because the enemies were getting too close. That's actually kind of cute. The sound of de-stealthing enemies is exactly the same sound that the elevator in Stardew Valley makes when you unlock a new elevator every other floor. I think I'm not squandering. Now, this is where I'm really glad I got the snapping turtle back. Because they could shoot right at me, and I wouldn't have a problem. I'm just going to stand right here for a moment. Oh, and they're avoiding me just because they can. I guess I don't need any more for the achievement, right? So this is a good chance to not focus, to not get tunnel vision on using the turtle block. We're only halfway through Tokyo, and this is... I haven't taken damage yet, thankfully. This has been a good life ever since I squandered the end of my last one. I don't think I'm gonna get 10,000 on this stage, but I'm feeling much better about this in general. Oh, first hit for the stage. At least I didn't follow it up by getting hit right away. I think I'm gonna handle these first. The Sawshark seems like a super fast, like it does the same kind of damage as snake venom, but it does it quite a bit faster because of the requirement that you keep moving. Destroy. It does kind of... It forces me to use my piano playing skills, my chopstick skills, to move back and forth quickly. Just gonna try to nip this in the bud. Let Ursula help me out here. And then I dealt with all those guys. He'll take care of the missile. Boink. Destroy those. And then just leave them. It's fun to keep hitting them, but this is hard mode. I gotta be serious. I think putting the turtle at the front, once you have enough tentacles, is a much wiser strategy. I was putting him in the back, but then it was forcing me to... Oh, it was forcing me to switch to him instead of being able to keep attacking. So, like, getting a snapping turtle with a black mamba right next to it. Oh, please don't give me a black mamba. Oh, okay. I guess I still have to get through the next stage. I could get a porcupine. Not gonna. I'm liking the goldfish. I'm liking this build. Maybe the saw shark. I haven't figured out where best to put him. But once I've gotten my land legs with the saw shark, I think I'll feel a bit better. Look at that dopey little face. He looks like a dolphin. He looks so angry too. Oh, that was very close. I got distracted by the cute. Don't get distracted by the cute. Okay. Tokyo is... Maybe, ooh, you've had a different experience, but Tokyo, to me, it's been the highest change in difficulty. Because Sydney, I don't have much trouble on. Sorry, hit the mic there. Sydney, I don't have too much trouble on. New York is automatic at this point. If anything, New York, I'm at a stage where I need to start never getting hit in New York. Like, oh, never getting hit, buying a lot more tentacles, and fewer upgrades right away. Except for Firefly. Firefly is... You know, maybe what I should be doing is not getting that first Cobra, and just getting the Firefly, using that as my primary damage dealer. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then waiting until I get to a King Cobra. That seems like a... That seems like a good strategy. I'd save a little bit of money. I could afford... I maybe should stop getting lives all the time. Okay, I gotta be careful with his timing, because he could shoot a lot sooner. That seemed like it was a little bit faster. So, Ursula, come right in here and just let loose. Oh, this is why Ursula is my favorite. Okay, I should still have time to escape. Eh? There's a lot of waiting when you're fighting Stompatronics, so he's not the most engaging boss, but he's very consistent. It's very consistent. I mean, I don't know, are these robots piloted by a human, or are they piloted by artificial intelligence? Because it's got like an eye that's looking at me. Ooh, Ursula. Help. Let me out. Ooh, it's crunch time. I should still be able to do this. But I'm... Oh, no! Last life. Make it count. Tentacle. Wait for it. Octogeddon it. I had gotten that before, but you have to unlock the medals before you're able to get those achievements. But it's still nice to hear him say Octogeddon. So now that we're the Octogeddon, we should have no trouble. Maybe less sawing on the boss. I don't know. It seems like I'm doing just fine, but when the mega planes start coming in, that really causes me problems, because I just don't have enough raw damage output. Let's take it easy. Slow thine roll. Boom. I love the chain reaction. The hazard trucks, they've been there since day one. On the grind. I mean, I guess if this stuff is being piloted by people, and that's a lot of people getting destroyed. I mean, people jump out of the buildings and stuff, and they run off. I guess that's just one of those things about this game. It makes you not think about it. You're a giant monster rampaging and destroying entire cities, and you're just supposed to not think about it. But it's fun. It's like Plants vs. Zombies. You know, if you analyze it too much, you'll find something weird about it. I've got this little bee couple, the queen bee and the worker bee. Ever since I came up with that new Mission 1 strategy, I keep focusing, I keep doing a lot of damage, specifically with the Firefly. Let's just flee that. Ooh, man, that was pretty lucky timing. There we go. And boop for good measure. I'm doing something very dramatic. I was using my left hand to use the WASD movement, and now I'm using the arrow keys. So I am right-handed. Ooh. So maybe now I have a confession to make. I am not left-handed. I also have a confession to make. I don't have any hands, because I am a giant tentacle monster, bent on destroying the world. You know what's funny there is I still activated Ursula by pressing A and D. I still switched hands to do that. I wasn't able to make it in there that time. But maybe that will... Oh, get out of there. Maybe I can just focus on beating the waves first. And, oh, I did it again. I can hit left and right arrow keys but I'm so used to using WASD movement that really just A and D that I keep using my other hand. Oh, turtle clutched that clutch shell. So all these armored planes showed up, but I was so focused on just... Ooh, I didn't get turtle up in time. I was so focused on doing damage to the boss that I was missing out on all this... Oh, okay. I almost did it instinctively again. But this time, I got it. And Ursula for the kill! Yeah! And then I took a hit anyway, that stinks. But I still have my health left. I finished Tokyo. I'm on my last life, so I'm not going to... I'm just going to keep going. This is going to be extra long today. Because I'm not planning on making it through Paris. I don't think I'm up to the task. Okay. Enjoy the music for a little bit, real quick. Boy, this is an extra long one, but if you hope you like Octogeddon. What am I talking about? If you've watched this far, of course you love Octogeddon. I love this game. I've been putting so many hours into this game. I mean, and you've seen all of them. Every playthrough of this game has been on the channel, so you could go back and count the number of hours that I've played this game. I forgot. I'm gonna switch back to arrow keys again. My hands just went where they went. I didn't even... I keep forgetting, at least, that there's a little progress bar for the bonus level, too. So Woo is not great for collecting shells. Not like Ursula or Spike. Because Ursula, you still get to control where she goes. Spike just makes himself big, so you can get all of the shells. Ooh. So if you get hit, you recover your ability, you get unstunned, and... you get unstunned and you don't... Or your skill recovers. 500. That's pretty good. I think I can buy a life. Stealthed. I gotta replace the goldfish. And I think I'll toss in a porcupine for good measure. And this is the loadout we've got. I gotta get that mouse to stop showing up on the screen all the time. Okay. Focus on de-stealthing. Do some damage. Oddly enough, playing this game right-handed instead of left-handed has totally changed how I'm looking at it and thinking about it. I think I can get through the Paris Ocean. The boss isn't too bad. The boss isn't too difficult. I've got a good rollout. Got a good setup. I'm not gonna get hit here because I have Spike to help me out, and then Ursula to give me the residual damage. They make a good pair. Almost as good of a pair as the pelican, and... Whoop, darn. Well, I get to see all that money at once, which is satisfying. There's a lot of stealth enemies. I may have been well off getting a firefly. I think not focusing so much on putting the cobra, just focusing on whatever it is I'm looking at. I was looking at the firefly for a bit, so I aimed the firefly. And now I'm looking at the porcupine, so I'm aiming where the porcupine is going. I'm gonna switch to the king cobra and have my main arm, if you will. That might be a good way to think about it. All those extra sounds from Ursula. Can I use the arrow keys? I would love to be able to use the arrow keys to do this, because if I could use the arrow or the WASD, whatever, then I wouldn't have to use the mouse every time I come back to this. Oh, I'm just not in the zone to appreciate the rooster, and I'm not feeling up to appreciating the swamp shark. So I'm gonna use a slightly more comfortable setup. I have more de-stealthing, especially after that last level. That was pretty hectic. And I think that's gonna make a bigger difference for me. You gotta spend money to make money. I've gotten a lot farther than I thought. When I got to kangaroo and I got down to like 3 lives, I thought that was gonna be the end. That's why I said I'm just gonna do the whole thing. But now here I am in Paris, and I'm still going. Sometimes with those Giga subs, when I panic, I just start rolling around and giving everything a chance to kill it. A lot of money. Money all over the place. So I don't really need the goldfish. It is always nice to be getting gold early on. And if I got really good, I could probably do an all goldfish, firefly, and pufferfish setup, or Ursula, whichever one came first. So I spend 1,100 gold on getting that firefly, and then, oh no, oh, I almost had it. This is it. Last chance. Can't get an extra life. Can't get any of those. He's gonna have saws. I've got what I've got. And that's all. It's now or never, do or die. 1 health on my last life. Let's just nuke the patootie out of all these guys. I made that horrible mistake right away. Maybe I'm gonna try letting the snapping turtle do more damage to these as they get close. Because it's the Giga subs, or the Mega subs. Oh, I haven't even encountered the Giga subs yet. It's the Mega subs that are giving me the most bother now. Ooh. And there it is. That was a really good hard mode run. I gained a new appreciation for the turtle. And the firefly. What do I do? I've got 500. I can get one. Get an extra lab slot. I don't think I'm ever going to get that limb. But I love starting with extra money. Nah, I gotta do the lab slot. Oh, hey! That won't work in hard mode, though. But there's... So I get 9 more things. More money, more lives, more lab slots. So that's gonna last me a while. Well, I guess this is where I leave off. It was a good run. Thanks for watching. And we'll see if I can't get farther in the next episode.